I mean, I think for me is to try and always imagine what it would be like in those people's shoes and how I would feel if I were fleeing persecution in the country that I was born, and to be told, we're going to chuck you on a boat in the middle of, and you won't have access to outdoor space. And, when you think you're going to somewhere that is a safe and welcoming place, I feel for me, it's how do we want to be? What do we want our legacy to be as British people, but as Northerners? And for me, that would be to be welcoming and compassionate. And for me, this feels like an uncomfortable, quick fix to a broken system. And the people who are going to suffer the most are the people who are already having experienced massive suffering. We had an event in April looking at housing and racial justice, and we had a wonderful woman called Wan Abdullah, who is in West Yorkshire, and she's an asylum seeker, and talked about the trauma of that process, but also the trauma of kind of being stateless and being homeless, and the terrible conditions that people are put in. I mean, when we say hotel, I think everybody thinks we're talking about the Ritz-Carlton, and it's far from that. For me, if you've got a system that isn't working, it is on you to make that system work better, not to punish people who are already phenomenally traumatized. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't feel like if I feel ashamed, which this makes me feel, then we shouldn't be doing it. That's my instinct.